Stokes. There's a fastball up. Take by Pettis. Evens the count at 2-2. At third base, Matthew Campos. In left field, Isaiah Herrera. John Silva out in center field. There's a good breaking ball. It's a two-hopper out to Ryan Alsop. He throws across the diamond. And Conrad retires the Bobcats in order on the 4-3 putout. Conrad filling it up early. This is Coach Villarreal and Cal Villarreal on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM radio. We'll be back after this short break.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack.
Fergalicious.
In fact, they're downright funky.
Fergalicious.
Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
Fergalicious.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We're at the 2024 Nucinda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament. First round matchup. Actually, it's the second round, but both these teams winning their first round matchups. Goddard Rockets are taking on the Bloomfield Wildcats. Today's pitcher for the Bloomfield Wildcats, wearing number 20, tall lefty Trey Woods. Catching for the Bloomfield Wildcats is number 13, Manuel Chavarria. Over at first base for the Bloomfield Bobcats, number 42, John Yates. At second base, number 2, Mikhail Colbert. At shortstop, number 3, Drew Pettis. At third base, we'll find out who is playing at third base here in just a moment, and we'll round out the Bobcat defense. Now up at the plate, senior shortstop for the Rockets, Ross Stokes. There's a first pitch breaking ball, called strike one. Stokes took that pitch down and in. Ross usually very aggressive on first pitch fastballs, and he got a first pitch breaking ball. There's a fastball broke, bounces in, it's ball one, evens the count at 1-1. Ross hitting .351 on the season for the Rockets. That includes last weekend's numbers against the Kirkland Central. There's a changeup down and away, and Stokes fouls it off at the plate. 1-2 on Stokes. Ross has 33 hits on the season. He scored 36 runs, has 17 RBIs out of the leadoff spot. There's another breaking ball, misses in. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's the wind and the 2-2 delivery. It's laced right back up the middle. Pettis fields it behind the bag. Strong throw across the diamond. He gets Stokes out by a step over at first base. Thought that ball was hit a lot harder than it was.
It was. I think Ross got a little unlucky there. I think that ball checked up off the mound, kicked right to the shortstop.
It did catch that thick turf out there on the mound. That'll bring to the plate senior second baseman, number 24, Ryan Alsop. Ryan takes the first big changeup, bounces in, ball one. Ryan fills up every offensive category for the Rockets. He's hitting .466 on the season. There's a second pitch breaking ball taken in. Ryan is up on Woods, 2-0. Not a number of pitching statistics for the Bobcats. There's another fastball, misses down and in, and Alsop is up on Woods, 3-0. Woods did lead the Bobcats in innings pitched. He's 19 2/3 innings, had 28 Ks on the season. Good looking lefty. Here's the kick and the 3-0 delivery. Misses with another breaking ball away, and it's a 4-pitch base on balls to Ryan Alsop, and that'll bring up senior backstop for the Rockets, number 15, Cinco Holloway. Cinco hitting .412 on the season, 33 RBIs on 33 hits. There's a quick check of Alsop at first base, and he's back. There's a swing and a miss on a first pitch fastball, and it's fouled off straight back. Cinco's down the count 0-1. Bobcat outfield is playing really deep here for Holloway, and deservedly so. He leads the Rockets in home runs with 5. Decent lead by Alsop at first base. There's another fastball, misses up, evens the count at 1-1. It's 390 to dead away center field here, 330 down the corners. Here's the 1-1 delivery, breaking ball bounces in. 2 balls and 1 strike on Holloway. Cal, what are you seeing out of Woods? What kind of approach you think the Rockets should be taking here? There's another fastball, bounces in. Good job by Spencer behind the plate, or excuse me, Chavarria. That ball kind of caught him on the hip, and he's limping around. He may need a trainer come out, take a look at him. It's really cold. That ball's not going to feel too good.
Yeah, Woods is doing a good job mixing so far. He started 2 of the hitters off with an off speed so far, so the Rockets need to be ready for anything early in this game.
There's a fastball called on the outside corner, strike 2 on Holloway. See if Coach Alvarado decides to put Alsop in motion here. Here's a quick delivery. It's a ground ball sharply down to third base. Oh, and it's dropped. It's going to be an error on the second baseman. The Rockets will have 2 runners on. That ball was fielded cleanly at second base by Mikael Colbert. He threw a strike across to a second baseman, Blake Spencer, and Spencer could not handle the throw, and the Rockets are in business here with 1 out. Courtesy runner Nathan Herrera will enter the game for Cinco Holloway over at first base, and the Rockets have 2 runners on and 1 out, with senior third baseman Matthew Campos coming to the plate. Crediting the second baseman with that error. We'll see Woods dealing with some base runners here early. There's a first pitch fastball, misses into Campos, taken for ball 1. Bobcat defense is double play depth up the middle. Colbert over at third base. There was a fastball down the middle. Good pass by Matthew, and he fouled it off down the right side, evens the count at 1-1. Matthew's been hitting the ball extremely hard lately. Matthew's hitting .385 on the season and slugging at .525. He's got 20 RBIs. There's a changeup, bounces in to Campos, takes the count to 2-1. Bobcat first baseman is in on the grass over there at first base, or in on the turf, in front of the shaded area. There's a breaking ball, and it's fouled off to the right side. Evens the count at 2-2. Matthew doing a decent job letting the ball get deep right now. Woods comes set. Here's a 2-2 delivery. It's a breaking ball, misses in, and it gets away from Chavarria, and both runners will advance, and it's going to be full count on Campos with runners at third and second. Alsop advances to third. Courtesy runner Nathan Herrera advances to second base on that pass ball.
Yeah, it looks like Woods is yanking his curveball a bit right now.
Here's the full count. It's a sharp ground foul ball down the third base line. It's not looking like he's as firm as he was early in the inning, maybe letting a little bit off to try to get over the plate.
Could be trying to find the zone.
Bobcat infield is playing halfway on turf. There's a ground ball up the middle. It's going to score one. Both runners are going to advance. Pettis fields it, and it's missed at first base. It was a strong throw by Pettis across the diamond to Yates, and Yates just missed the ball. It's another error that will result in 2 Rocket runs. No RBIs for Campos on the play. But that error will be credited to Yates, and right now Woods should be out of this inning, but his defense is not helping him right now. That'll bring to the plate sophomore right fielder, number 7, Cameron Brown. Brown hitting .314 on the season. Here's Woods kicking. It's a fastball, misses away. Ball 1. A lot of times here, Cal, when the defense starts to fill a pitch or they start to try to make pitches and they might leave balls out over the plate, start making pitches they're not normally used to. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Fastball in, called strike 1. That was a fine play by Pettis at his short. Made a good strong throw across the diamond, just not fielded by Yates over there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. It's a breaking ball fouled off to the right side. Brown is down in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cameron with 19 RBIs so far this season on 22 hits. Needs to do a good job here, just staying bit, using the right side and advancing Matthew. There's a fastball miss up high. Evens the count at 2-2. Still see Yates in, really playing close at first base. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss, and it's going to be Woods' first strikeout of the game as Brown swung over the top of a breaking ball down. That'll bring to the plate senior center fielder number 3, John Silva. Here's the first pitch. Curveball on the inside corner, call strike 1. Wind blowing straight in out there. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's skied to the right side and it's fouled off, out of play. Silva a little bit tardy on the fastball there after seeing the breaking ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the delivery, and it's going to be line just inside the first baseline. Silva making the turn. He's going to attempt to go for 2, and he's in safely with a stand-up RBI double. John took an inside fastball, inside out of it, inside of Yates, who was playing in with 2 outs.
Yeah, Yates has been playing in with 2 outs and 2 strikes, which has been pretty odd. But good job to John right there, staying inside that fastball with 2 strikes.
He hit that ball hard. Yes, just very poor defensive positioning there by the Bobcats. And now Yates with the bigger Andrew Baca, where's number 22, the Rocket DH today, but that's a RBI for John Silva. He scores Matthew Campos, who had advanced to second on the air on Yates. There's a first pitch breaking ball called strike 1 to Baca. Don't know if you see Woods getting in a pattern here, but pretty much beginning everybody with first pitch breaking balls.
He is. I think he started everyone except for Cinco off with the breaker.
Silva's on the move. He's going to have a stolen base. It was a fastball miss by Woods up and away, and the Rockets now have a runner at third base. Silva, the easy Rocket leader in stolen bases this season. John had 22 stolen bases coming in and now has 23 on the season.
And Baca was fooled right there by a breaking ball in the dirt.
Swung over the top.
Swung over the top, 1-2.
1-2 on Baca. See if Woods goes back to it. There's a ground ball foul to the left side, fielded by Coach Alvarado. Fires a rainbow back to Woods over there. Might have to check on Coach Alvarado's shoulder after this. Good job by Andrew there, fighting that pitch off. Looks like they're calling for a high fastball here, and it's a fastball snubbed off right at the plate. Foul ball off of Baca. We'll do 1-2 again. Andrew doing a good job here, shortening up here.
He really is.
Fighting it off.
Looks like he's just trying to make contact with 2 strikes. Doing a good job.
Here's the 1-2. There's a breaking ball missed down and in.
That was a really good take right there. Tough breaker by Woods.
That ball was a strike for a long time. Just broke in behind Andrew's back leg. Counts 2-2. Woods comes set. Here's a delivery. It's a breaking ball. It's laced back up the middle. It's going to be an RBI single for Andrew Baca. Great job by Baca. Hitting with 2 strikes and using the middle of the field.
Great adjustment right there as well on the breaking ball. He was a little out in front on the first 2, and he stayed through that one. Hit it right back up the middle.
Great job of hitting with 2 strikes. That'll bring to the plate number 18, senior first baseman Michael Matheson. Very modest lead. There's the first pitch. Fastball misses wide. Ball 1 to Michael. Very impressive approach there by Andrew Baca in his first plate appearance of this state tournament. Of course, he did DH last weekend against Kirkland Central and did a great job. Woods comes set, kicks. There's a breaking ball down and in, and Michael swings over the top of it. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. It's grounded to the third base side, fouled, once again fielded by Coach Alvarado. Bobbled that over there. It's 1-2. We see action early here in the Bobcat bullpen. Don't know if the Bloomfield coach was planning on trying to go 50 pitches with Woods. There's a breaking ball, and it's lined out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play out there in left field. Left fielder Gavin Picotti will retire the Rockets' threat here on the F7. Matheson is the third out for the Rockets in the bottom of the first inning. They had 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, 2 Bloomcat errors, and 4 Rocket runs. At the end of 1 complete, it is the Bloomfield Bobcats 0, your Goddard Rockets 4. We'll be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM radio after this short break.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Check out some of the savings you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select varieties of Food Club low-fat yogurt are 3 for 99 cents, and select varieties of Skinner pasta are 99 cents each. In produce, yellow peaches are $2.99 a pound, and large juicy mangoes are 99 cents each. In the meat department, family packs of country-style ribs or pork steak are $1.99 a pound, and family packs of fryer drumsticks or thighs are 99 cents a pound. These are just some of the bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Welcome back to baseball. We missed 1 pitch. It was a fastball miss away to number 20, Trey Woods. There's another good fastball by Conrad, and he evens the count at 1-1. Woods took the first pitch fastball away, and Conrad fooled him with another good. There's another fastball. Decent pass, but Woods is late on it, and he fouls it off down the third base line. Woods, a left-handed hitter with an open stance. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Conrad. Oh, and it is a rocket back up, taking Conrad's hat off of his head. Good swing there by the Bloomfield pitcher, Trey Woods, and it's a clean single back up the middle. Just way too much plate there by Tyler with the 2 strikes.
Yeah, too good of a pitch right there from Tyler with 2 strikes. Caught too much of the plate.
Bloomfield will enter a courtesy runner over at first base. As soon as we get a number on it, we'll pass who that is. That'll bring to the plate for the Bobcats, number 6, Cable Caruth, playing right field for the Bobcats today. Right-handed hitter, there's a quick check over at first base. Caruth is right on top of the plate here. There's a first pitch fastball, misses up. Ball 1 to Caruth. On deck for the Bobcats, number 42, Johnny Yates, Bobcat first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery, another fastball miss up high. 2-0 to Caruth. Tyler needs to settle in here, just get a ground ball. Here's a 2-0 delivery, breaking ball, misses up high, 3-0.
That one did not miss by much.
Did not miss by much, looked really good. Of course, they're not going to care too much what we think up here. There's another check of the runner over at first base on 3-0. The courtesy run over at first base is Troy Jaramillo. Here's a 3-0 delivery, fastball on the outside corner, call strike 1. Caruth on the season hitting .314. He has 10 RBIs. There's another check of Jaramillo over at first base. Here's a 3-1 delivery. Fastball down the middle. Caruth's late on it, fouls it off the right side. Takes the count to full here. See if the Bobcat head coach is going to put Jaramillo in motion over there. There's another check by Conrad to first base. That is Coach Valencia, the head coach for the Bobcats. Here's the full count delivery. Good. Fastball misses just up, and it's a 6-pitch walk to Caruth. And with no outs, the Bobcats have 2 runners on. That'll bring to the plate first baseman Johnny Yates. Where's number 42? Yates hitting .314 on the season. There's a breaking ball on the outside corner, call strike 1. Yates has 10 RBIs on 11 hits on the season. There's a ground ball out to Alsop. Hit went right through the wickets. It's going to be an error. And the Bobcats will score a run on the E4. The ball went right between Alsop's legs. And probably just what Coach Valencia wanted to see after they gave up 4 runs in the bottom of the first, at least get a run back. That'll bring to the plate number 2, Bobcats second baseman Mikael Colbert. Colbert hitting .500 on the season. There's a fastball miss up and in. And with no outs, the Bobcats still with 2 runners on. Courtesy runner Troy Jaramillo at second base. Yates at first base. There's a fastball painted on the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Conrad's velocity's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, Tyler's looking good so far today. He's doing a good job getting some contact.
Here's a 1-1 delivery. Foul fastball again, fouled off. Decent pass by Colbert there on the fastball.
Yeah, Tyler just needs to keep throwing strikes. Try to get another ground ball right here. Try to minimize.
I'd like to see Matheson kind of learn from the Bobcats here and back up, give a little range here. There's a breaking ball miss down and low, evens the count at 2-2. Michael Payne in front of the bag. Colbert's been a little late on the fastball. He could use some range over there. Conrad comes set. Here's a 2-2 delivery, and it's a fastball away, and it's fouled off to the right side. We'll do 2-2 again.
Yeah, you'd like to see him get some depth, especially with Ryan pinching up the middle.
Yeah, the Ryan and Stokes are at double play depth. Campos is good and deep with 2 strikes. And Matheson is even with the bag, if not in front. There's a breaking ball, fouled off. Good job by Mikael Colbert there fighting that off, and it's 2-2. Extremely cold here on field 4. The wind's blowing across field 4. If you're on field 2 or 3, it's a little bit warmer on those sides because the buildings are blocking the wind. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Fastball miss up and away. It wasn't close. Full count to Colbert. Here's Conrad set and the full count delivery. It's a fastball swing and a miss. Man, Tyler needed that. Strikeout, great job by Tyler there. Swing and a miss on the slider on the outside corner. It's out 1. That'll bring to the plate number 8 for the Bobcats, Gavin Picote, the left fielder today. He's not number 8, he's number 7, or he's number 4?
Yeah, we got number 4 hitting.
He's number 4. That's not what the lineup I got or the roster is showing, but we'll get it straightened out here. There is no number 4 listed on their roster, so we're just going to guess that it is Gavin Picote. There's a fly ball to the right side. It's drifting foul. Brown's giving chase, and he runs out of room, and it bounces out of play.
Yeah, long run for Brown right there. That ball just kept drifting on him. Tough play.
And the wind was pushing that ball away. It was already slicing as it was. Conrad comes set. Looking for the ground ball here. There's a fastball miss away. Evens count. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls and a strike on Picote. Here's a 2-1 delivery. Fastball, and it's lined out into right field. Bad jump by the runner at second base. He's only going to be able to advance 90 feet, and the bases will be loaded for the Bobcats on the single by Picote. Took a high fastball and served it out into right field. Brown fielded it, got it in cleanly. That'll bring to the plate number 11, Damian Jaramillo, the Bobcats center fielder. The Rockets are even with the bag at the corners. Double play depth up the middle. Here's the first pitch to Jaramillo. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Great job by Cinco there, not allowing that ball to get away from him. He's going to really need to be tough here, and Conrad needs to be able to trust him to keep the ball right here. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Another breaking ball, but misses wide. Evens the count at 1-1. Rocket defense, medium depth in the outfield with the wind kind of blowing in. Here's a 1-1 delivery from Conrad. Fastball misses low. 2 balls and a strike to the 9-hole hitter, Damian Jaramillo.
There still is a lot of room on the right side of the infield for the Rockets.
Yeah, Ryan is pinching really close to that second base peg. There's another good bacon ball, swing and a miss by Jaramillo. The count's even at 2-2. Conrad fixes his pants, toes the rubber, gets his sign from Holloway. He's set. Here's a 2-2 delivery, another breaking ball. Jaramillo's out in front of him, fouls it down the third base line. We'll do 2-2 again. Don't know here on turf, do the corners need to be playing in that tight because the ball's going to get to you a little bit quicker than it is on a natural surface.
Yeah, you'd think so. I would think both corners could get some depth, but we'll see.
With 2 strikes here, I would agree. There's a good fastball. Even Jaramillo thought it was strike 3, started to walk to the dugout. Instead, it was ball 3. And it makes full count to the 9-hole hitter, Jaramillo. Conrad's going to have to challenge him here. Let's see what pitch he's going to do that with. Here's the full count delivery from Conrad. It's a fastball up and in, and he strikes out. Jaramillo on the up and in fastball for out number 2.
Yeah, 2 big strikeouts so far for Tyler in this inning.
That's excellent. The fastball looks live there at the plate. It looked like it broke in under his hands. He's got some good run on it, some good life.
It did. It's looking really good so far.
Blake Spencer, the Bobcat third baseman, who was robbed of a hit by Ross Stokes in the 5-6 hole, made a leaping throw across the diamond to first base. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a ground ball to Campos at third base, and it's going to be an error. And the Bobcats will get another run across on the Campos error at third base. Spencer swung at a first pitch fastball, and he had a hot shot down to third base, and it just ate up Campos, could not find a handle. And the Bobcats, just like that, have got the Rocket lead in half. That'll bring to the plate Bobcat catcher Manuel Chavarria, who hit a deep fly ball at the center field, his first at bat. So the Bobcats with the bases loaded with 2 outs again. Breaking ball called, strike 1 on the inside corner. Like to see Tyler use that again right here, maybe on the outer half. Get an aggressive swing here from Chavarria. Looks like they're setting up in though, but it is a good breaking ball on the outside corner, called strike 2. Will Holloway call it a third time or use the elevated fastball here?
Yeah, I think if you go back to it, you have to trust Holloway, and you got to be able to bounce it here with 2 strikes.
Got to be able to bounce it or miss off the plate to the wide side, maybe out in the river.
Definitely.
Here's the 0-2 pitch from Conrad. It's a fastball miss, bad away. Wasn't competitive miss there by Conrad. That's all right. We don't want to see him use too much of the plate right here. He's got to get Chavarria out on a pitcher's pitch here. Still way up in the count, 1-2 on Chavarria. Stokes extremely deep at short. Campos learned a little bit over there and is deep now at third. Here's a 1-2 delivery from Conrad. Fastball away, swing and a miss, and Conrad helps himself out by striking out the side and stranding the bases loaded for the Bobcats. For the Bobcats in the top of the second inning, they had 2 hits, 3 runners left on base, 2 Rocket errors, and 2 runs at the end of 1.5. It is the Bloomfield Bobcats 2, your Goddard Rockets 4. We'll be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM radio after this short.
Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. For your company embroidered polo shirts or t-shirts, for your event or sports team, look no further than Business Notions. Keep your staff looking sharp and professional with embroidered apparel from Business Notions. Everything from polo shirts and caps to coats, jackets, and hats. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. Servicing all of Southeast New Mexico. Call today, 625-2840.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled commercial break to bring you a special news update. Prices are falling and people can't believe what they're seeing. Here's Scott with more.
Scott Gilmore from Richland Dodge. Are you looking for a new vehicle? Well, make a stop and see the Dodge Boys at Richland. We have a huge variety of new and used vehicles priced to sell. And why not buy from Richland? You will get a powertrain for life on all qualified vehicles and become a brand champion, qualifying you for half-price oil changes, free towing, and many more advantages for being a Richland customer. Visit Richland Dodge on Southeast Main in Roswell. Ride on the Y and ride on the price.
Welcome back, baseball fans. The Rockets with a tough top half of the second inning on defense. 2 big errors, but Conrad bailed himself out with 3 tough strikeouts. One of those coming at the top of the order. So one in the middle of the order, one at the bottom of the order, one in the middle of the order. Leading off for the Rockets in the bottom of the second inning, left fielder senior Isaiah Herrera. He shows bunt, pulls back, and takes ball 1.
Yeah, and Woods has consistently been starting everyone off with the breaking ball.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Another breaking ball, called strike 1 over the heart of the plate, evens the count at 1-1. Wouldn't mind seeing Herrera here try to push a ball over to Big Yates with Woods falling off to the third base side. There's a ground ball back up the middle, and it's going to be a clean base hit by Herrera. There was good stop by the second baseman for the Bobcats, Mikhail Colbert, but the speedy Isaiah Herrera beats it out over at first base. That's an infield single for Herrera, and the Rockets are back in business. They'd like to get those 2 runs back. That'll bring to the plate Rocket senior shortstop Ross Stokes, number 2. Ross grounded out to short last time. Kind of a tough luck play. He hit a liner back up the middle, kicked off the mound right over to Drew Pettis, and Drew threw him out. That was a first pitch fastball from Woods, and Stokes fouled it off to the right side. He's down 0-1. There's a changeup, and Stokes swings over the top of it. If he could find that pitch right there, he could give the Rockets some fits.
Definitely, that was a tough pitch by Woods right there.
Ross needs to shorten up here. I don't know about Coach Alvarado, but I'm getting a tempo from Woods. There's another changeup, bounces in. Good block by Chavarria there, not allowing Herrera to advance. Good take by Stokes. 1-2 to Ross. Big hole between the third baseman and the shortstop. They're playing Stokes to hit the ball back up the middle. There's another breaking ball in, and Stokes does a good job of spoiling that pitch. We'll do 1-2 again. Herrera with a modest lead at first. There's a breaking ball. Bends in, backdoor breaking ball to Stokes, and it's called strike 3. That is out number 1 for the Rockets. Ross kind of gave up on that breaking ball on the outside third, and it bended in around the backside there. Good backdoor breaking ball by Trey Woods. That'll bring to the plate number 24, Ryan Alsop. Alsop had a 4-pitch walk the last time. There's a breaking ball, and it's going to be out into left field for a single. Herrera will advance to second base. Alsop went up looking for the first pitch breaking ball. He got it and hit a sharp single out into left field. Herrera will advance to second base, and that'll bring up Holloway. Holloway hit a sharp ground ball down to third base, his first at-bat. And on the relay throw to second base, Colbert could not complete the play. There's another first pitch breaking ball, and Holloway swings through it for strike 1. So maybe the Rockets are getting the same read we are and going up looking first pitch breaking ball.
I think so, and it's not a bad idea with the amount Woods has thrown so far.
Runners are on the move. Down to third base. Herrera's going to have a stolen base. A mental error over at first base by Alsop, not going. As Herrera steals third base. Alsop stayed at first. Good jump by Herrera to get the stolen base.
Yeah, the running game will open up if Woods keeps going to his breaking ball like he is.
Evens the count on Cinco at 1-1. There's a fastball miss up high. Cinco's up in the count, 2 balls and a strike. See if Coach Alvarado puts some kind of first and third offense on. I doubt it with his best RBI guy here at the plate. There's a fastball miss up and away, 3 balls and a strike. I would think that Woods is not going to be afraid to go to the breaking ball here. He's been throwing it so often.
I was just about to say that.
I'd like to see Alsop on the move here, anticipating the breaking ball. No, and it's a fastball bounced in. It's another base on balls. Well, it's another base on balls for Cinco. Holloway on the season already had 19 walks. That's number 20. He'll touch first base, and courtesy runner number 12, Nathan Herrera, will enter the ball game. And the Rockets have bases loaded with 1 out. Alsop down to second base, Herrera over at third. Now at the plate, Rocket third baseman Matthew Campos. Corners for the Bobcats are still in tight. Double play depth up the middle. Here's Woods' first pitch to Campos. It's a breaking ball, called strike 1 down the middle. Campos did not get the book that everybody else was reading and anticipate that first pitch breaking ball. I think it was a pitch he could have lifted out to the outfield.
It was. It was pretty middle right there.
Here's the 0-1 delivery. Fastball down the middle. Campos is late, and he's down in the count, 2 strikes. Matthew gets on top of the dish here. Shortens up on his bat. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's a breaking ball, and it hits Campos. It's going to be an RBI hit by pitch for Matthew. Just what Woods did not want to do. Campos got on the plate and was hit by a breaking ball down and in, and Herrera will score on the RBI hit by pitch. That'll bring to the plate Rocket right fielder Cameron Brown with the bases still loaded. Alsop over at first base. Here's the first pitch breaking ball, and it's skied to the right side, out of play, foul. Brown got the book, and he saw the first pitch breaking ball. Still got out a little bit out in front, maybe.
Yeah, just a little out in front right there. But I like the approach. I like that he was ready for the first pitch breaker.
There's another fastball miss by Woods up and away, and Brown takes it to even the count at 1-1. Like to see Cameron he's got a solid inside-out swing, and he likes to use the right side, a big hole between Colbert and Yates at first base. There's a fastball, bounces in. Great job by Chavarria not to let that ball get by. Brown is up in the count, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a 2-1 delivery. It's a changeup, bounces in, but Brown could not check his swing. He evens the count at 2-2. Woods threw that changeup right behind the plate, and it bounced right behind, and Brown could not check his swing. Here's a 2-2 delivery to Brown. Balk. A balk is called. Woods did not come set. I was wondering about his tempo. It was starting to get really close. There's a balk. No pitch to Brown. The count will remain 2-2. Alsop will score on the balk. And the Rockets will have courtesy runner Nathan Herrera at third and Matthew Campos at second. Now the Bobcat infield is all the way in, wanting to cut runs here for Coach Valencia. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Woods to Brown. It's a fastball miss away, and it's full count on Brown. Cameron with the golden opportunity here to pick up some RBIs. Wood comes set. Long pause this time. Here's the full count delivery. It's a slow roll up the middle. They broke to the plate, and Nathan Herrera is going to be tagged out. A fine play by Pettis, charging that ball, and he threw a strike to Chavarria, and Chavarria tagged out courtesy runner Nathan Herrera on the 6-2 putout. Once again, a fine play by Drew Pettis. I thought it was a decent call to send him on contact. It was a high hopper. It took a perfect throw from Perez to Chavarria to get him out. Now at the plate, senior center fielder John Silva. And he lines a first pitch breaking ball to right field for another single. John using the right side of the field, doing an awesome job. It's an RBI single.
Yeah, really good approach by John today. Not trying to do too much at all. Just taking that ball and hitting it where it's pitched.
In the Bloomfield series, he was getting a little big. That'll bring to the plate Rocket DH Baca, and he takes a first pitch fastball miss down and in. Ball one. Campos scored on the single by Silva. Brown the runner at second base. Here's the one ball delivery to Andrew Baca, and it's a sharp ground ball out to third base. It's kicked, and it's going to be a throw across in time. It was bobbled at third base. Third baseman Blake Spencer stuck with it, fired across the diamond, and retired the Rockets on the 5-3 putout. For the Rockets, in the bottom of the second inning, 3 runs on 2 hits, no Bobcat errors, and 2 runners left on base. At the end of 2 complete is the Bobcats 2, the Rockets 7. We'll be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM radio after this short.
Are you interested in being an electrical lineman? Well, Central Valley Electric Cooperative is hosting a lineman camp on Thursday, May 30th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the CVE office located at 1403 North 13th Street in Artesia. The camp is open to ages 16 to 19. Come and learn some of the skills required to be an electric lineman. Lunch will be provided. For more information and to register, visit cvecoop.org. Come see if you have what it takes to be an electrical lineman on May 30th at our CVE Lineman Camp. We hope to see you there.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Pettis on the season hitting .476, slugging .1086. Has 20 RBIs, leading the Bobcats there. There's another slider, misses down and in, or down and away, excuse me. 2-0 on Pettis. Conrad pitching with a 5-run lead here, needs to attack the zone. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Fastball misses down and away. It's 3-0 to Perez. See if Coach Valencia has his best hitter here taken. Here's the 3-0 delivery. Fastball in the inside corner, call strike 1. Conrad winds. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Fastball on the outside corner misses, and it's going to be a base on balls to Perez, and the Bobcats have the leadoff runner on with the Bobcat pitcher, Trey Woods, coming to the plate. Woods hitting .578 on the season. 17 RBIs, 26 hits. He's also slugging .1044. Hit a liner right back at Conrad last time with 2 strikes. Here's Conrad's first pitch. It's a changeup down and away, and Woods swings over the top for strike 1. Big swing there by Woods.
Swing.
Good-looking athlete is Woods.
Yeah, I'd like to see Tyler go back with that breaking ball right here.
There's a changeup. It's going to be pulled to the right side. Alsop fields it out in short right field. Throws to first base. And Woods beats it out for an infield single. I changed that. He is out at first base. Fine play by Ryan Alsop, chasing that ground ball down out in short right field, throwing a strike over to Michael Mattson at first base, and Woods is going to be retired out number 1 on the 4-3 put out. Fine play by Ryan there.
Really good play by Ryan right there. Woods slid into first base right there. Might have slowed him down. Could have cost him a hit.
Yeah, the common belief is you don't slide into first base because it's going to slow you down. And that, you're right, that might have cost Woods because he was thrown out by a half step. Coach Valencia asking the umpires to confer here. I don't see how the home plate umpire could see Michael Matheson's foot on the backside of the bag. My belief is the umpires are going to confer, and he's going to say, let's go ahead and call this guy out. He is out, and it's out number 1. Perez will advance to second base on the putout on the fielder's choice. That'll bring to the plate Cable Caruth, the Bobcat right fielder. Cable had a base on balls in the second inning and scored a run. Conrad comes set. Here's his first pitch delivery. Breaking ball, called strike 1 on the outside corner. Caruth is right on top of the plate here. That's a sign that he either wants the ball in or he likes to pull the ball. He kind of gets around it. There's a fastball away, and sure enough, he's tardy and hits a 2-hopper down to first base, foul. He's down the count 0-2. Would really like to see Michael read that swing right there and get some depth over at first base.
Yeah, he has to deepen up here with 2 strikes.
2 strikes on the hitter, and Michael retreats back to even with the bag.
You'd like to see him just get a little more still. He's hugging the line.
He's hugging the line. Brown sneaking in a little bit over and right. There's a fastball missed by Conrad away. Conrad would like to get that a little more on the inside line of the left-handed batter's box and not so much of a miss. Need to have a little better miss is what us old pitching coaches like to call it.
Definitely.
1-2 delivery from Conrad to Caruth. It's a breaking ball, swing and a miss, and that's 2 outs. Good breaking ball on the inside half by Conrad to record his 4th strikeout on the day. That'll bring to the plate Bobcat first baseman Johnny Yates. There's an attempted pick at second base, got by Stokes and went out to center field. Silva was racing in and did not allow Pettis to advance to third base. 2 outs here, Conrad. We'd like to see him focus on the hitter here. Yates hit a sharp ground ball out to Alsop his last at-bat, and it went, there's a breaking ball up, and Yates fouls it off straight back. He's down to the count 0-1. Ball simply went right between Ryan's legs last time. Like to see him get another shot right here. There's a changeup down and in. Like to see Cinco ask for a check. They did ask for the check, and the first base umpire says that Yates did check his swing. That evens count at 1-1. It was a pretty tough call there on Conrad there. It really looked like he might have went through.
It did. Good pitch by Tyler right there.
Yates, another Bobcat hitter right on top of the plate. There's a fastball painted on the outside corner at the belt. Called strike 2. Conrad up on Yates, 1-2. Conrad comes set for the 1-2 delivery. Fastball up at the letters. Called strike 3. Conrad gets Yates looking for his 5th strikeout on the day. And Conrad strands Pettis at second base. What an awesome job pitching there. Literally, Conrad was in, out, up, and down, and Yates could not get a read on him. Awesome job by Tyler there. 1 man left on base. No hits for the Bobcats. No Rocket errors. At the end of 3.5, it's the Bobcats 2 with the Rockets coming to the plate. We'll be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM radio after the
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their Tunnel Wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Check it out. Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
All right, welcome back, baseball fans, to the 2024 Newsenda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament. We got a good ball game here between the Bloomfield Bobcats and your Goddard Rockets. Rockets leading this ball game 7-2. Leading off for the Rockets in the bottom of the third will be Michael Matheson, senior first baseman, wears number 18. Michael with a line drive fly out to left field, his last at bat. Here's the first pitch from Trey Woods. Breaking ball misses down and in. Michael up in the count. Good take by Michael there. Rockets need to read that breaking ball out wide, swinging back over the plate. There's a breaking ball miss now. Outside, 2-0. Woods has about 15 different deliveries out there.
He does.
Here's a lift. Fastball down the middle. It's skied out into shallow right field. Right fielder coming in and making a diving catch head first is Cable Caruth. Fine play out there by Caruth for out number one on Michael Matheson, F9. That'll bring to the plate Isaiah Herrera. Isaiah had an infield single last time. He had a sharp ground ball up the middle, and Bobcat second baseman Mikael Colbert stopped it but could not get up in time to throw out the speedy Herrera. Here's the first pitch from Woods to Herrera. Shows bunt. It's a push bunt down the first base line. It's going to be foul. Strike one on Herrera.
Really good idea right there.
Really good idea. Yates a bigger fella over at first base. If Herrera can get that ball between him and Woods, it'll be a foot race between all three of those players to the bag. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Herrera. Breaking ball over the inside corner, called strike two, and Herrera is down in the count 0-2.
The rain is picking up, so you'd like to see Herrera try to put some pressure on the defense right here.
There's a fastball miss away. Yes. Now the turf is going to gather some moisture here. Could make it difficult to throw the ball across the diamond. So the Rockets do need to put some pressure on the Bobcats here. There's a changeup miss, bounced. Good job by Chavarria to keep the ball right there. Counts 2-2 on Herrera. Here's the 2-2 delivery. It's a ground ball out to third. It's going to be a tough play across the diamond at first base, and they get Herrera out. Fine play by the Bobcat third baseman Blake Spencer. Threw the ball on the run to get the speedy Herrera out at first base on the 5-3 putout. That's out number two. That'll bring to the plate Rocket leadoff hitter Ross Stokes. Ross was a strikeout victim in his last at-bat. Took a backdoor breaking ball on the 1-2 count to be called out on strikes. Woods looking for his first clean inning here. There's a breaking ball. It's going to be fisted out into shallow left field. This can be down for a single. Stokes with a big turn at first base. And the throw misses. The set misses everybody, and Stokes is going to wind up at third base. And the Bobcats are throwing the ball around the infield. Luckily, it stops back over at third base with Blake Spencer. And just like that, the Rockets have a runner at third base. Stokes with a clean single. It's going to be a two-base error on the left fielder. And that'll bring to the plate senior second baseman Ryan Alsop. Ryan with a clean single through the 5-6 hole. His last at-bat. Now a little pressure on Woods right here. Here's the first pitch delivery to Alsop, and it's flied out deep to left field. Ball is fading, it's fading. And it's out of play down the left field line. Ryan put a good swing on that inside breaking ball. Long run for the Bobcat left fielder, Gavin Picotti. And he just ran out of room. Wind really knocked that ball down.
It really did.
Woods comes set. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a fastball, and it's popped up on the infield. Third baseman and catcher coming together, looking at each other, and it's Spencer catches the ball in foul territory, and Alsup is out number 3 on the F5, and the Rockets in the bottom of the third inning, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, 1 Bobcat error at the end, no Rocket runs. At the end of 3 complete is the Bobcats 2, your Goddard Rockets 7. We'll be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM after this short.
You don't have to live with a non-healing wound. The Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center at Artesia General Hospital provides compassionate care to people experiencing chronic or complicated wounds. Led by certified family nurse practitioner Rochelle McIntyre, our wound care team will work with you to build your customized treatment plan. Podiatrist Jennifer Chow and Joseph Krupa also specialize in lower limb wound care, and we are proud to have state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen chambers, a proven treatment that promotes successful healing. Visit artesiageneral.com/wound to learn more.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to this sub-60-degree weather in Duke City. We have the Rockets up by 5 runs in the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Bobcats is second baseman Mikael Colbert. Mikael, strikeout victim, his last at-bat. He swings at a breaking ball. He's down the count 0-1. Good pitch by Tyler there. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Conrad. Another breaking ball. It's laced to Campos. He makes the snow cone grab on a line drive. That ball almost came out of Matthews' glove over there, but it is out number 1 on the L5. That ball was struck well by Colbert, but right into Campos' glove. That'll bring to the plate left fielder, number 4, Gavin Picote. Conrad loses control of that first pitch breaking ball. He misses up bad. Ball 1. It is a steady rain now. There's a ground ball out to short. Let's see how Stokes handles the moist ball. Fields it cleanly and fires a strike across. That's out number 2 on the 6-3 put out. On a fastball, down and in. Picote hit a sharp ground ball out to Stokes on 3 hops. He fields it, fires a strike across to Matheson. That'll bring to the plate Damian Adamio, the Bobcat center fielder. First pitch breaking ball, swing and a miss. Conrad really attacked him with the breaking ball last time because he got that swinging miss. A number of times it's a fastball this time, and he's late on it. Fouls that pitch off. He's down in the count 0-2, and Conrad, just like that, is 1 pitch away from having a quick inning. There's a fastball away. Good job by Jaramillo to just get a piece of that pitch. I'd like to see Conrad bounce that breaking ball right here. Use Jaramillo's aggressiveness. There's the breaking ball. It's going to be a 1-hopper out to Stokes. Fills it clean. Throws a short hop to Stokes. Throws a short hop to Matheson, and it bounces out of play. And just like that, the Bobcats have a runner in scoring position. Stokes fielded it cleanly, took the extra shuttle step, and he bounced the ball to Matheson. Matheson could not dig it out. And it's a 2-base error on Stokes. Just like that, I jinxed the Rockets looking for a quick inning. That'll bring to the top of the order for the Bobcats up Blake Spencer. Blake hitting .483 on the season. Blake's grounded out to short and got on the compost there. There's a breaking ball miss in. He's up in the count 1-0. Hit a sharp ground ball down the compost last time. Campos just kicked it, couldn't find the ball, and everybody advanced safely. A run scored on that play. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball. It's another ground ball down to third. Campos fields it clean and took 4 extra shuffles across the diamond, and the speedy Spencer beat it out. Campos checked with home plate to see if the ball was fair. It was fair, and that's an infield single for Spencer, and the Bobcats have runners at the corners, as Jaramillo was just running on contact there.
Yeah, I think that extra shuffle might have cost Campos right there. Just that extra step.
The Rocket defense here in the top of the 4th inning is not helping Conrad out. Conrad has made 2 quality pitches to get out of this inning, and that'll bring Bobcat catcher, and Conrad throws the ball away at first base, attempting to pick. And lead out the 9-0 hitter, Damian Jaramillo, will score on the E1. He bounced the ball on the pick over to first base. Spencer will advance to second on the E1.
Spencer did not have a lead at first. He was still standing on the bag right there.
He had not even gotten off the bag, and Conrad threw it over, bounced it in. That'll bring up the catcher, Bobcat catcher, Chavarria. He takes a first pitch, fastball up and in, and miss. Tyler needs to gather himself right here, get back in the zone, and make another pitch to attempt to get an out and stop this Bobcat 2-out rally. There's a breaking ball miss on the outside. 2-0 to Chavarria. Rocket defense really shooting themselves in the foot here in the 4th inning. Conrad comes set, checks the runner at second. There's a breaking ball, misses high, it's 3-0. Drew Pettis, one of the Bobcats' top hitters, on deck. And the Bobcats have trimmed this Rocket lead to 4 runs. There's a fastball in the outside corner, 3-1 to Chavarria. Sometimes when you get a ball game like this and airs start to become contagious, people start to think instead of play. Game gets sped up. There's a fastball, 2-hopper out to Alsup, fields it cleanly, fires wide to first base. Matheson dangerously comes and attempts to tag Chavarria, and Chavarria may have twisted his ankle trying to avoid that tag. Nonetheless, it is out 4-3. And that ends the Bobcats' threat here in the 4th. All Michael had to simply do there was turn around, go back and touch the bag. Chavarria could have avoided that tag, and the speedy runner, Spencer, was already headed to home plate on that.
He was.
For the Bobcats in the top of the 4th, it is 1 run on no hits and 2 Rocket errors, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 3.5, it is the Bobcats 3, the Rockets 7 coming to the plate. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 after this show.
Check out some of the savings you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select varieties of Food Club low-fat yogurt are 3 for 99 cents, and select varieties of Skinner pasta are 99 cents each. In produce, yellow peaches are $2.99 a pound, and large juicy mangoes are 99 cents each. In the meat department, family packs of country-style ribs or pork steak are $1.99 a pound, and family packs of fryer drumsticks or thighs are 99 cents a pound. These are just some of the bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to the 2024 Newsenda Credit Union State Baseball Tournament. Rockets defensively with a tough top of the fourth inning, making big errors that cost the Rockets a run and multiple bases. More importantly than that, costing Tyler Conrad valuable pitches. As my broadcast partner and I were discussing in between innings, it seemed like the game just started to speed up on the Rockets there, and one of the things Coach Alvarado was counting on is his senior leadership and that experience of being here in the state tournament to not allow that to happen. Just play the game. Don't try to officiate it. Just make plays as they happen. For the Rockets here in the bottom of the fourth inning, leading off will be Rocket catcher number 15, Cinco Holloway. Cinco got on in the first inning, and his courtesy runner scored on an error on the second baseman. Then he had a base on balls in the second. He'll lead off the fourth here. Here's Wood's first pitch to him. Breaking ball misses up and in. Cinco up in the count. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball, and it's fouled down the third base line. Holloway out in front of that fastball. Cinco needs to let that fastball get just a little bit deeper.
Yeah, he does, and that'll also help adjust to the breaking ball as well.
And there's a breaking ball fouled off the netting in front of the third base dugout. Holloway's down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Woods tries the fastball here. He just slowed down Holloway with the breaking ball. See if he tries to speed him up here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a fastball. Oh, it was a good pitch, and Holloway just missed it. He's down the count 1-2. Chavarria was calling for that ball up and away.
Yeah, he was. Woods missed a spot there big time.
Woods missed over the heart of the plate, and Holloway just missed that ball. Dangerous place to miss against Holloway. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounces a changeup in. Good take by Cinco there. 2-2. Outfield really deep in center and left. Perez playing in shallow left field at short. Spencer deep at third base. Yates even with the bag at first, and Colbert deep. There's a breaking ball in the outside corner. Cinco chased it, and he struck out, missing it. He's out number 1. Got Holloway out there on a pitcher's pitch. It was a clear miss. And Cinco chased it. He knew it on his way back to the dugout. Just have to forget about that one. That'll bring to the plate Matthew Campos. Matthew had an RBI hit by pitch his last at-bat. Woods in the windup. There's a first pitch, ground ball, 3-hopper out to Pettis at short. Takes his time, fires a strike across to Yates, and Campos is out number 2 on the 6-3 putout.
Yeah, Woods seems to be settling in just a bit right here.
Rockets need to take a page from the Bobcats right here and get a 2-out rally going. Of course, that 2-out rally of the Bobcats in the top of the fourth was aided by a couple of big Rocket errors there. Now at the plate, number 7, sophomore right fielder for the Rockets, Cameron Brown. Here's Woods' first pitch. It's a fastball. Strike on the outside corner, called strike 1. Woods in the windup. Here's his 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball. It's flared down the right field line. Bobcat right fielder overruns it but catches it, running past it, and Brown is out number 3 on the F9 putout, and the Rockets go quietly in the bottom of the fourth inning. Zeros across the board, no hits, no runners left on base, no Bobcat errors. At the end of 4 complete is the Bobcats 3, the Goddard Rockets 7. We'll be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM after this.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Ruben Loza here with Richland. We have over 80 pre-owned vehicles on our lot, and they are all marked with great deals. So of course you're getting the best price at Richland, but you also get powertrain for life. If you do all your oil changes and tire rotations at Richland, you get a powertrain warranty that includes all engine, transmission, and driveline repairs for the life of your vehicle, which means thousands of dollars in savings. So save yourself some dollars and worries and purchase your vehicle from Richland at 2nd and Sycamore and at the Y in Roswell, home of Powertrain for Life.
Baseball fans, at the top of the 5th inning here at the New Mexico Class 4A State Baseball Championship matchup today between the Goddard Rockets and the Bloomfield Bobcats. Leading off for the Bobcats in the top half of the 5th is shortstop Drew Pettis. Rockets need to settle in here defensively. Here's Conrad's first pitch to Pettis. Breaking ball. Slow roller out to short. It's going to be a tough play for Stokes. And Pettis beats it out. It's an infield single for Pettis.
Yeah, tough play for Stokes right there. I think the only chance they would have had is if Campos would have came through and cut that ball off.
Yeah, Matthew needs to, he was guarding against the line, but he needs to see that ball off the bat and cut that ball off. That'll bring to the plate Bobcat pitcher, number 20, Trey Woods. Trey had a ground ball out to shallow right field his last at-bat. There's a good fastball. Called strike one on the outside corner to Woods. Ryan Alsop made a stellar play out in shallow right field, threw a strike to Matheson and retired Woods. Conrad with the check of Pettis at first, and he dives in. Safe. Conrad comes set. Here's a pitch. It's a ground ball to Matheson. It's foul. Woods down in the count, 0-2. That's a ball there. Michael wants to try to come and attack and maybe catch that ball fair before it scoots foul.
Yeah, especially on this wet turf.
He kind of
attack that.
He kind of waited on it. See if Conrad goes up and away with a fastball here to get Woods a chase. He does go up and in, and Woods swings underneath it, and it's out number one. Big strikeout. Conrad's sixth on the day.
Big pitch right there from Tyler.
Really big pitch. Great job of pitch execution by Tyler Conrad. Now at the plate, Bobcat right fielder Cable Caruth. Cable, a strikeout victim his last time. There's a breaking ball away, and he swings through for strike one. Maybe both pitchers settling in here, huh?
Yeah, it's starting to look like it.
There's a quick check of Pettis at first. And Pettis dives back in safely. Conrad set. There's a fastball miss away, evens the count at 1-1. If you hear lots of noise, there's 5 ball games going on at the same time around here. Here's the 1-1 delivery, breaking ball, and it's sky to the right side. It's going to be out of play. And Caruth is down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good job by Conrad bearing that breaking ball down and in on his hands. See if Conrad goes to the elevated fastball here. Try to get the swing and the miss. It's a fastball miss away. It evens the count at 2-2. I see Caruth kind of leaning out over the plate. Might be able to get that fastball up and in. What do you think?
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, his hands are right over the plate. So if Tyler can execute a fastball up and in here, it might be okay.
And he overthrows a fastball and bounces it in. It's full count. Tyler going back. It is It is wet. There's lots of moisture falling out here. He goes back, grabs a towel, dries his hand off. It's full count. Let's see if Coach Valencia has Pettis moving over at first base. Here's the kick, and he stays put, and it's lined out to left field over Campos. It's going to be extra bases for Caruth. They're going to hold Pettis at third base. It's a stand-up double for Caruth.
It looked like Campos just mistimed his jump right there. I think that ball kicked off the top of his glove.
Yep. Matthew just jumped a little soon, was on his way back down, and the ball got off the top of his glove. That'll bring to the plate big first baseman, number 42, Johnny Yates. Yates hitting .314 on the season. Has 10 RBIs. Rocket defense will play in at the corners, back up the middle. Yates a strikeout victim his last time at bat. There's a breaking ball skied off to the right side and out of play. He's down on the count 0-1. Bobcats with 2 runners in scoring position and 1 down. Conrad comes set. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Bounces a fastball in the left-handed batter's box. Great job by Holloway to backhand that ball. Not let it get back to the wall here.
Yeah, Tyler could use a strikeout right here with 1 out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery from Conrad to Yates. Breaking ball. It's nubbed. Across the diamond. Campos fields it clean. Goes across and throws out. It's going to be an RBI. Fielder's choice for Johnny Yates. That takes the score to 4-7. Caruth advances to third base, and it's 2 outs on the 5-3 putout. Good job by Campos there not to try to throw Pettis out at the plate. It was a slow roller out in the middle. That's what he needed to do, the previous slow roller out there. That'll bring to the plate Bobcats second baseman, Mikkel Colbert. Mikkel hit a bullet line drive to Campos his last time, and he takes a first pitch fastball outside for ball 1. Conrad comes set. There's a breaking ball in, and Colbert fouls it off to the right side, evens count at 1-1. Conrad comes set, 1-1 delivery. Fastball inside, swing and a miss. It's 1-2 on Colbert. Colbert deep in the box, back foot all the way on the white line. Just chokes up on his bat. There's a fastball up and away. Good competitive miss by Tyler there. It evens the count at 2-2. Conrad comes set for the 2-2 delivery. It's a breaking ball down in the dirt. It bounces, and Holloway lobs it down to first base to complete the strikeout. And Conrad strands Colbert at third base on the strikeout, his 7th of the day for the Bobcats. In the top of the 5th inning, it's 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. No Rocket errors. At the end of 4.5, it is the Bobcats 4 with the Rockets coming to the plate. We'll be back on Roswell's Talk FM 106.5 after this short break.
Eastern New Mexico University is proud to announce our newest offering, a Master of Social Work degree. This 100% online, affordable master's degree has 3 concentrations: clinical, clinical military, and children, youth, and families. This online master's degree is perfect for the working professional, as you can earn your degree on your own time with our flexible online courses. For more information, visit www.enmu.edu/MSW. Eastern New Mexico University, student success. That's what we're about.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
And welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning between the Bloomfield Bobcats and your Goddard Rockets. Leading off for the Rockets in the bottom of the 5th inning is John Silva. John is 2 for 2 on the day with a double and a single. Has 2 RBIs on the day. We could sure use John's wheels on the bases here to lead out the bottom of the 5th, put some pressure on Woods.
Definitely, any way he can.
There's a first pitch breaking ball called strike 1 on the inside corner.
He's had a really good approach so far today, staying through the baseball.
Here's the 0-1 delivery to Silva, fastball on the outside corner, called strike 2. Woods pitching in and out here to Silva. Let's see if he goes up here late in the count. Chavarria calling for it outside. It's a fastball and Silva fouls it off to the right side. Good job by John there, spoiling a good pitcher's pitch. It'll be Silva, Baca, and Matheson. Anybody reaches, Herrera. Here's the 0-2 delivery, bounces a changeup in. Good take by John. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Trey Woods to Silva. It's a breaking ball up and in. 2-2's the count on Silva now. John's doing a great job here fighting back to even.
He is. It looks like he's seeing the ball well today.
Here's a 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball misses up. It's full count.
Another good take right there as well.
Yeah, Chavarria was calling for the ball up. Trey Woods threw it up, and home plate umpire saw that ball is up, and it's full count on Silva. Here's the payoff pitch. It's a breaking ball down and in, and Silva goes from 0-2 to a base on balls. Great at bat by John Silva, and the Rocket leader in stolen bases is on at first base with number 22, Rocket DH, coming to the plate. Baca is 1 for 2 on the day. He had a single back in the first inning, grounded out to third. Bunt, it's a bunt down the first base line, and it's going to scoop foul. Baca's down in the count, 0-1. Andrew doesn't, with Silva's speed, he doesn't got to be so fine with this bunt.
Yeah, you're right. Looked like he was just trying to be a little too fine right there. Just needs to get the ball down on the right side anywhere. See if Coach Alvarado keeps it on here with 1 strike.
Baca showing bunt, pulls back, and Baca takes a fastball up high, evens the count at 1-1. Blake Spencer at third base was breaking hard on that play. If he fields this ball, Silva may be able to go first to third on this bunt. There's a good bunt executed at first base. It's in Bermuda Triangle. It's going to be an infield single for Rocket DH Andrew Baca. He put that ball right in the Bermuda Triangle between Woods and Yates. Yates fielded it and turned and expected Colbert to be there to cover first base.
And we were just saying he didn't have to be perfect, and he put down a perfect bunt.
He did put down the perfect bunt. It's an infield single for Baca, and Silva will advance to third base. Entering for Baca will be pinch runner Porter Wakefield. Is that Porter Wakefield or Dylan Kermode? That's Dylan Kermode. Dylan Kermode will enter and pinch run for Baca at first base.
And you got to think the Rockets will be looking to do the same thing right here.
Yeah, I'd like to see Coach Alvarado keep the small ball game on, force Spencer over there at third base to field this ball, or maybe even force Big Yates to field this ball in on the run and try to throw the speedy Silva at first.
Definitely. I don't think you can go wrong with either or right here.
Silva needs to be aware of the inside pick move here from Woods back to second base. Watch his lead. Matheson at the plate. He shows bunt. He bunts it. It's a great bunt. It's going to be a tough play. It's going to be a hit for Michael Matheson at first base. Nobody covering the bag, so it's going to be an infield single, and the Rockets have the bases loaded with no outs, and the ball hasn't left the infield.
And that was risky right there. Both the runners were off on the pitch, so if that ball's popped up, could be a double play.
There was Coach Alvarado had the run and bunt play on both Kermode and Silva were on the move, and Michael Matheson put down the perfect bunt. That'll bring to the plate Isaiah Herrera, and we got a bunt here, small ball. Very risky, Coach Alvarado showing the bunt with the bases loaded.
Bases loaded and infield in.
The infield is in. I'd like to see him show slash here maybe, Cal. Have Herrera show early, pull back. It's a bunt down the first base line, and now Herrera is down in the count, 2 strikes.
Looks like Coach Alvarado really wanted to make Bloomfield have to fill the third bunt right there.
Yes.
Which isn't a bad idea.
Maybe trusting Silva's read on a downward angle, using his speed.
Yeah, some good athletes on the bases as well.
All Herrera's got to do here, shorten up. Lots of holes on the infield. The Bloomfield third baseman is still way in, and it's up and in, and Herrera turns out of the way and takes a fastball up and in for ball 1. 1-2 on Herrera. Lots of room between the infielders and the outfielders here. There's a breaking ball miss, up and away. It's 2-2 on the senior left fielder, Isaiah Herrera. Time's called. There's a ball on the field.
Yeah, and with the third baseman hugging the bag, you'd like to see Silva not get too big of an extension so he doesn't get doubled up on a line drive.
Right. Right here, we used to call that 0 leads at third base, right?
Definitely.
We want everybody to be going back to the bag on a line drive. We don't want 2 outs on 1 hit ball here. We want everybody going back. He appears to be as far as the third baseman. Here's a 2-2 pitch, and it's a high hopper. It's going to be a play at the plate. Fine play, and Spencer throws a strike to Chavarria, and they force out Silva at the plate. And Herrera will reach first base on the fielder's choice. Silva is out number 1.
It looks like the middle has moved back here as well. So it looks like
that'll bring to plate Stokes. Yes. Middle's going to double play depth with the speedy Stokes at the plate. Here's the first pitch to Stokes. He bounces in a fastball. Stokes is up in the count, 1 ball. Woods comes set. Here's the 1-ball delivery to Stokes. It's a breaking ball up, and it misses up. It stayed up. Ross is up in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitcher's really being affected by the moisture here. Both have gone back and grabbed a towel. No rosin bags here at the Albuquerque Sports Complex. Here's the 2-0 delivery. It's a fastball miss. Out. Stokes is up 3-0. Really like to see Ross here show some patience of a leadoff hitter, a senior here. Give Woods every chance to give us a walked-in RBI. Here's the 3-0 delivery. It's a check on a ball that's down, and Stokes could not check his swing there.
Yeah, you'd like to see him taking no matter what right there. Especially, I mean, he bounced a breaking ball in there, 3-0. You don't want to help this pitcher out, especially here in the state tournament when every run counts.
There's a fastball miss away, and Stokes gets an RBI, base on balls. That was a close miss. Chavarria held that ball there for a long time. He's looking into the dugout, explaining to his coach that appeared to be a strike, and pinch runner Kermode will score. That'll bring to the plate senior second baseman Ryan Alsop. Bases loaded, Matheson at third. Herrera at short. There's a first pitch breaking ball laced out to left field. Going to be an easy tag up for Michael Matheson. Great job by Herrera advancing to third base on it as well. Very dangerous play there. Matheson did cross the plate. It's going to be an RBI sacrifice fly for Ryan Alsop. And out number 2.
Yeah, another great at-bat by Ryan right there. All runners were able to tag up as well in advance.
Everybody advanced on that play. Stokes to second base, and that'll bring to the plate RBI leader Cinco Holloway. Herrera, the runner at third base. Here Woods comes set. First pitch delivery. Fastball misses away. Chavarria looked very unsure. Almost thought that ball got by him there.
Did. Might have been a cross-up right there.
Here's the 1-0 delivery to Holloway. Breaking ball. Good take by Cinco. That ball bounced right behind the plate. He's up in the count, 2-0. Now Cinco can tunnel that fastball maybe right here.
Yeah, you'd like to see him just pick out that fastball and sit dead red right here, try to do some damage.
Here's a 2-0 delivery to Holloway. It's a fastball miss away. One of the things I'm noticing, Cal, on Woods' stride starting to get a lot shorter. When the stride gets short on the breaking ball, it starts to bounce in and it elevates the fastball, which could be dangerous to this part of the lineup. See if Coach Alvarado trusts his senior catcher here and green lights him with 3-0 and 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down, and Matthew Campos on deck. Cinco needs to be looking one spot only. Woods comes set. Here's a 3-0 delivery. It's a fastball miss up and in, and that'll load the bases for Matthew Campos. Cinco will touch first base, and courtesy runner Nathan Herrera will come to first base. And Cinco will hustle in, get his catcher's gear on, get a quick drink. This will bring out a visit by the pitching coach for the Bloomfield Bobcats. We noticed earlier in the first inning there was action in the Bloomfield bullpen, and that is it. There is going to be a pitching change. Looks like Woods is going to move to first base. And with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Coach Valencia is going to make a pitching change. Pitching will be
number 19.
Number 19 for the Bobcats. Let me look on the Bloomfield roster. Number 19 is going to be Elias Munoz. Elias Munoz. And Elias Munoz on the year pitching wise is showing less than 2 innings pitched. So coming in to face Rocket cleanup hitter Matthew Campos with the bases loaded and 2 outs is Elias Munoz. Goes out, gets one last word of encouragement from Bobcat catcher Emmanuel Chavarria. If I'm Matthew right here, I know that Munoz doesn't want to fall behind, so I'd be sitting dead red on a fastball right here and try to square one up.
Definitely.
Munoz comes set, kicks, and sure enough, it's a first pitch frisbee breaking ball for a call strike 1. Good take by Matthew there.
Yeah, good take. That was a pitcher's pitch all the way.
Elevated breaking ball. Low 3/4 release from Munoz here. Here's the delivery, and it's a high fly ball in shallow left field. It's going to be a long run for the left fielder. And he makes the catch out in shallow left field, does Gavin Picotti, and that will end the Rocket threat with the bases loaded on the F7. Campos is out number 3. And for the Rockets, it is 2 runs on 2 bunt hits, 3 runners left on base, no Bobcat errors, and at the end of 5 complete, it is the Bloomfield Bobcats 4, your Goddard Rockets 9. We'll be back after this short break on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now through June 30th, get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off L3302 tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Visit Amigo Machinery, located at 2801 Southeast Main Street, Roswell.
All right, baseball fans, we have a pitching change for the Goddard Rockets. Now pitching, sophomore, number 4, Lucian Battencourt. Lucian will be facing the 8-9 hitters. Gavin Petticoat, or Picote, excuse me. Gavin Picote will lead off for the Bloomfield Wildcats. He grounded out to short last time. Lucian on the year has 14-inning pitch, and he starts off with the first pitch. Fastball called strike on the outside corner to Picote. Lucian comes set, pitches 100% from the stretch. There's a good breaking ball, swing and a miss. And he has Picote down 0-2. Lucian Battencourt, right-handed thrower, comes set. Here's the 0-2 delivery, fastball lined out to Stokes, and it's going to be 3 pitches and 1 out on the L6. Good job for the sophomore there in a big spot here to get his first out.
Yeah, good job coming in and just throwing strikes.
That'll bring to the plate the new pitcher, Munoz. He's hitting in the 9 hole for Damien. He swings at a first pitch fastball and fouls it off to the right side. Elias Munoz wears number 19, hits from the right side. His first at bat of the day. Battencourt comes set. Breaking ball. Checks, they check with the first base umpire, and he says that Munoz did check his swing. That evens the count at 1-1. Munoz on the year hitting .222. Battencourt steps off. Here's the 1-1 delivery to Munoz. Breaking ball, misses high. 2-1 on the new pitcher, Elias Munoz. Battencourt comes set. Fastball misses down, 3-1. Lucian needs to settle in right here, get back in the zone. Force Munoz to use the stick here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner. Full count. I'd like to see him go right back to that spot.
Yeah, definitely. Challenge Munoz. First at bat of his game, or of the game for him.
Throws that pitch again. It's going to be a ground ball right to the middle. And instead, he bounces the breaking ball in, and it's a 6-pitch walk And the Bobcats have a runner on first base. And in will come courtesy runner Yep, there's going to be a courtesy runner at first base. Number 5, we showed him as Troy Jaramillo earlier. Still running here. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Blake Spencer. There's a check at first base by Battencourt. Spencer had a single his last at-bat. Line drive. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss by Spencer. Good job by Lucian there. He started that ball on the plate and it broke off. Battencourt comes set. Here's his delivery. Spencer swings through. Fastball in. Evens the count at 1-1. Battencourt looking for the ground ball up the middle. Good double play combo out there with Stokes and Alsop. And Spencer calls for timeout. Right as the sophomore hurler was about to deliver. Good move there by Spencer. Baseball move. Battencourt comes set. Kicks. Breaking ball miss. In. 1-2. No, Spencer might have had a chance to wear that one.
Yeah, I think
get first base.
I think if he holds his feet there, that ball's going to hit him.
There's another check over at first base. Like to see the Rockets here with a 5-run lead concentrate on these hitters more. Very small leads by the Bloomfield base runners over at first base.
Yeah, the leads have really been small all day.
There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss, and Battencourt gets his first strikeout of the day for out number 2. Big strikeout of the leadoff hitter, Blake Spencer. That's going to bring to the plate the Bobcat catcher, Manuel Chavarria, with 2 outs, and courtesy runner Troy Jaramillo over at first base. Battencourt comes set. Good fastball painted on the outside corner. It's pretty good velocity there from the sophomore, huh?
That is. Fastball's looking live today.
Battencourt comes set. Kicks. There's a breaking ball right down the heart of the plate. Called strike 2. Chavarria did not like the call. Takes the walk out of the box. A good long look down at Coach Valencia. He's back in. Gets on top of the dish. He's choked up on his bat. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Battencourt. It's a fastball. Defensive swing fouled off out of play to the right side. Fans walking to that backfield. Heads up. We'll do 0-2 again. As short as he is here, I'd like to see Battencourt keep elevating maybe. Keep elevating. Use Chavarria's aggressiveness. It's a breaking ball. It's bounced foul on the third base side. 0-2 again.
Yeah, I think an elevated fastball right here would be a good pitch.
And the fastball seems to be getting on these Bobcat hitters. Once again, minimal lead by Jaramillo over at first base. And Battencourt steps off. Can't miss Battencourt out there with bright pink spikes on. There's the 0-2 delivery, fouled off at the plate. Chavarria just got a piece of that breaking ball. See what Holloway calls for. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Battencourt. It's a breaking ball. Once again, fouled off. Well, we slowed down Chavarria's bat 2 pitches in a row.
Yeah, I would think a fastball's coming here.
maybe even in as much as he's out over the plate here. There's a good fastball. Lined right to Michael Matheson. Good job pitching by Lucian Battencourt. And the Bobcats will strand a runner at first base on the L3. Great pitch by Lucian Battencourt. Manuel Chavarria just stuck his bat out there and lined it right down to Michael Matheson for the Bobcats in the top of the 6th inning. It is no hits. 1 runner left on base, no Rocket errors. After 5.5, it's the Bobcats 4. Your Goddard Rockets coming to the plate. We'll be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM, KEND Radio.
Are you or a loved one having a hard time getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, welcome back, baseball fans, to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rockets still facing Elias Munoz, who came in the 5th and faced Matthew Campos and got him to fly out to left field. Leading off for the Rockets in the bottom of the 6th, right fielder Cameron Brown. I did find some numbers on Munoz. He's pitched 8 2/3 innings. He has 11 strikeouts in those 8 2/3 innings. Coach Valencia trusting him here in a big spot in a big game here in the round of 8 at the state baseball tournament. Here's his first pitch to Cameron Brown. It's a breaking ball, called strike 1 over the heart of the plate. Munoz in the windup. Here's his wind and delivery. It's another breaking ball, hits Cameron Brown square in the hip, and it's going to be a hit by pitch, and the Rockets have a leadoff runner on. That is Brown's 5th hit by pitch on the season. Good job by Cameron. Just wearing there. That'll bring up senior center fielder number 3, John Silva. John has been on base each of his at-bats today. A double, a single, and a base on balls. Brown a modest lead at first base. Silva attempts to bunt, bunts through it. Back pick attempt at first base, and Brown dives back head first, safe. Strike 1 on Silva.
Yeah, good idea right there by John. I think if he could get that down, he's going to be safe all day.
Agreed. Munoz comes set, checks Brown. Silva shows bunt, pops it up in the air. He's down in the count 0-2. Well, John's had a good approach all day now. He needs to just keep that right here with 2 strikes. Stay short to this baseball. They call for a miss, and it is a miss wide. 1-2. Munoz with that kind of frisbee curveball. He's got the low 3/4 arm, so when the Rockets see that arm slot, 90% of the time it's going to be the breaking ball, and he gets it back over the top for the fastball.
Yeah.
There's a fastball, and Silva's going to be a high chopper down to third. This is going to be a tough play. It's going to be an infield single for Silva all day long. Blake Spencer was not going to have a chance to throw out the speedy John Silva, and with no outs, the Rockets have 2 runners on. And DH Andrew Baca, he re-entered the ball game. Dylan Kermode pinch ran for him and scored back in the 5th. Now Baca, who laid down the perfect bunt in the 5th inning, was probably going to be called on it again. He's choked up on his bat. He shows bunt, attempts to bunt down the first base line, and it's foul. Baca's down in the count. Oh and 1. I'd like to see Andrew get this ball on the third base line, though, Cal, and make Spencer field this ball.
Yeah, with runners at first and second, we want to go down the third base line this time.
And Yates is way in. He shows bunt, takes fastball up and in, evens the count at 1 and 1. Good job by Andrew following the first rule of bunting, bunt strikes. Baca takes a good long look down at Coach Alvarado. Munoz comes set. Perez in behind Brown. There's a curveball, and Bacchus bunts through it, and he's down in the count, 0-2. That Frisbee curve can be kind of tough to bunt. It's moving across the plate instead of down at an angle. Munoz comes set. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and Bacchus swings through another breaking ball, and that's out number 1 on the strikeout. That'll bring to the plate senior first baseman Michael Matheson, who laid down a perfect bunt himself in the 5th inning. Let's see if Coach Alvarado still has small ball on, as Spencer, the Bobcat third baseman, is backed up off the line, and there's a fastball miss away. Michael's up in the count, 0-1. Thought Coach Alvarado might think about a pinch runner here for Brown out there in this situation, but not yet. Here's the delivery. Matheson swings at a fastball down and in. He swings over the top of it. He evens the count at 1-1. Bobcats at double play depth up the middle, even with the bags at the corner. There's another breaking ball, bounces, and Matheson swings at it over the top. He's down in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, it'll be important for the Rocket hitters, especially the righties, to try to keep that front shoulder on the ball with that Frisbee curveball he's throwing.
Yeah, Cal, I think on that last pitch that there was a missed hit and run sign. Matheson wanted to know why Brown didn't break. I saw Silva break, and good thing he held up. Matheson did swing at a breaking bouncing ball, which you're supposed to do on a hit and run. And Brown never broke at second base, so obvious clear miss sign. Here's the 1-2 delivery to Matheson, a fastball up and in, evens the count at 2-2. Matheson was kind of frustrated looking at Alvarado, and Coach Alvarado's going, oh, I can't make him run. I gave him the sign. Michael shortened it up on his bat here. Michael hopefully can poke a single through right here. And he swings and misses at a high breaking ball, and out number 2. Munoz with 2 strikeouts here in the 6th inning with 2 runners on base. Now to bring to the plate left fielder Isaiah Herrera.
You're right, and I think there was a breakdown by the Rocket base runners right there.
Well, Silva was on the move. Good thing he looked at Brown and saw that he wasn't moving. He was able to retreat back to first base. See if Isaiah can catch up with this Frisbee breaking ball. Chavarria set up way outside, and there's a swing and a miss on that same breaking ball. That's 5 in a row by Munoz, who's gone to trusting it.
Yeah, the righties are just pulling off that pitch right now.
Yeah, their front foots are way in the bucket out there. They need to keep their front side on this ball, be able to drive it. Oh, and there's one right over the heart of the plate. And Herrera's down 0-2.
Yeah, you almost want to force yourself to hit this ball to right field right here if you can, or anything to the right side, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2 delivery. And it's a swing and a miss. And Munoz strikes out the side, stranding 2 Rocket base runners, the 2 leadoff runners. And the great job by Munoz pitching out of traffic. So for the Rockets, there were no hits, 2 runners left on base, no Bobcat errors. And at the end of 6 complete, it is the Bobcats 4, your Goddard Rockets 9. We'll be back on 106 Roswell's Talk FM radio after this short break.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Are you interested in being an electrical lineman? Well, Central Valley Electric Cooperative is hosting a lineman camp on Thursday, May 30th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the CVE office located at 1403 North 13th Street in Artesia. The camp is open to ages 16 to 19. Come and learn some of the skills required to be an electric lineman. Lunch will be provided. For more information and to register, visit cvecoop.org. Come see if you have what it takes to be an electrical lineman on May 30th at our CVE Lineman Camp. We hope to see you there.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Bobcat shortstop Drew Pettis. Pettis on the day is officially 1 for 2. A single, a base on balls. There's a good fastball. It's going to be a 2-hopper out to Stokes. Fires across the diamond. It's out number 1 on the 6-3 put out. And the Rockets are in 2 outs away from advancing here in the 4A state playoffs. That'll bring to the plate Bloomfield first baseman Trey Woods, who was the starting pitcher today, left-handed hitter. He is 1 for 3. He swings at a fastball. It ticks off of Batencourt's glove out to Alsop, and he's going to have a throwing error. The ball went off of Batencourt's glove, ricocheted right to Alsop, and Alsop airmailed a throw over to first base, and Woods is on the E4.
Yeah, it looked like Ryan just didn't get a grip on that ball out of the glove. Looked like it sailed right out of the hand.
Don't know if it was wet or not, but that'll bring to the plate Cable Caruth, Bobcat right fielder. There's a first pitch breaking ball, checks his swing, and he fouls it off to the right side. Batencourt's up on Caruth, 0-1.
Yeah, good job by Batencourt by coming in and filling it up, throwing lots of strikes with the lead.
There's another breaking ball and the same result. Check, swing, foul ball to the right side. What's your thoughts here, Cal? I'd like to see maybe Coach Alvarado go ahead and pull Matheson off of first base here.
Yeah.
Or do we just keep the double play in effect by holding him on?
No, I'd like to pull him off. You got a big lead.
Here's the 0-2 delivery, another breaking ball, and Batencourt pulled off of it, missed up. Did not get out, stay on top of that pitch. Caruth on top of the dish, hands out over the plate. There's a fastball, swing and a miss, and it's out number 2, and the Rockets are 1 out away from advancing on the strikeout by Batencourt of Caruth. 2 outs. That'll bring to the plate number 42, Johnny Yates.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, I'd really like to see Matheson off the bag. You're just trying to collect that last out.
Right, not create that big hole. And there's a bad miss. And Yates ducked out of the way, had an opportunity to wear a breaking ball and be down at first base. Instead, he's up in the count, 0-1. Or 1-0, excuse me. Here's the 1-0 delivery. It's a swing on a breaking ball and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. Good breaking ball by Batencourt there.
Yeah, really good pitch right there.
Young hurler showing some great composure out there in a big spot. There's a good breaking ball, and it's lined out to center field. Silva makes the play, and the Rockets will advance in the 4A state playoffs. Lucian Bancourt comes in and pitches 2 complete innings and shuts down the Bobcats in relief of starter Tyler Conrad. That will end the ball game. We'll take a short break here on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM radio, and I'll be back with some final numbers after this short break.
Are you or a loved one having a hard time getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, welcome back, baseball fans. The Goddard Rockets advancing in the 2024 Nusenda Credit Union State Baseball Championship. They will take on the winner between the St. Pius Spartans and the Artesia Bulldogs. First off, in the post game, Cal, I'd like to say congratulations to the Bloomfield Wildcats on a successful season. They will end their season with a 19-6 record and Final 8 appearance for Coach Valencia and the Bobcats. So a valiant effort here. They just ran into some tough pitching today in Conrad and Battencourt.
They did, yeah. The pitching was the key for the Rockets today, definitely. Some shaky defense, but good pitching, good offense as well.
Well, when you get to this stage, some nerves can start to creep in. The game can start to speed up, and the defense often is the victim of those circumstances.
Yeah, it definitely is. Just like you said, at this stage, the pressure starts to mount up a little bit, so the game will speed up on you.
All right, folks, for the Rockets today, offensively, Ross Stokes was 1 for 3 with 1 RBI. He had a base on balls. Ryan Alsup was 1 for 2, scored 2 runs, had 1 RBI. Cinco Holloway was officially 0 for 1. He had 2 base on balls. Matthew Campos was 0 for 3, scored 2 runs, scored 2 runs. Cameron Brown was 0 for 3 with a base on balls. John Silva was 3 for 3, scored a run, had 2 RBIs. Andrew Baca was 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. Dylan Commode came in to pinch run and he scored a run. Michael Matheson was 1 for 4, scored a run. Isaiah Herrera was 1 for 4 and scored a run. But the big story for the Rockets today was the pitching. Tyler Conrad is the winning pitcher today. He went 5 complete innings, gave up 4 runs. One of those runs was earned. He had 2 base on balls and the outstanding number, Cal, 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, really good, especially in early on when the defense was struggling. He needed those strikeouts. They were big. He had to come in and get some outs on his own.
Tyler showed some great composure by pitching out of some traffic there and got some big strikeouts of some big Bobcat hitters there. Something that Coach Alvarado has really been planning on this year is some of his young arms coming through, and we had a sophomore, Lucian Battencourt, come in and collect the save today, going 2 complete innings. He gave up no hits, had 1 base on balls, and he had 2 strikeouts. What do you think of his performance?
Man, I thought he looked really good, and I think it's huge to get him in early in this tournament in case you need him late.
And he was well under the pitch count to be able to advance and move on and be able to pitch tomorrow or definitely on Saturday. But for the Rockets, next up will be, their job will be to scout the game between the Spartans from St. Pius and the Bulldogs from Artesia. We'll be turning this broadcast over to Kelly and Jack McDonald. They'll bring you the Artesia Bulldog broadcast right here on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM radio and KEND. Remember, you can also view this on YouTube as well. For Coach Villarreal and Cal Villarreal, we're signing off for the Rockets. Make sure to stay tuned tomorrow as the Rockets will be playing. Let me check when they're playing. They will be playing at 1 p.m. tomorrow, game 13 on field number 1. All right, folks, for Cal Villarreal and Coach Villarreal, we're signing out. Thank you very much for tuning in.
That concludes this presentation of Sports on Fiero 106.1 FM. Sports on Fiero 106.1 FM is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Business Notions, Calici's Frozen Custard, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizzas, ENMU Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Maze Lumber, Oasis Computers, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Plateau, Richland Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram, and Richland Chevrolet Buick, Roswell Seed Company, Southwest Printers, Trustmark Roofing, the University of New Mexico, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Thanks for tuning into this presentation of Sports on Fiero 106.1 FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
It's not all fluffy like that.
Well, thank you for the call. And I think you make a really good point that there are a lot of women out there that if they're going to have families, they want to be able to handle the kids themselves if the men in their lives flake out. I think there's a lot of distrust for women